Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and I'm a 20-year-old mama to a sweet little boy. So today we will be doing our budget with me for March paycheck number 2. Super excited about this one. We're gonna take care of a couple things and I'm gonna fill you in on our lives lately, as well as what I did money wise. I made a big decision this morning, kind of out of the blue, so bear with me. But yeah, let me get this all set up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back and we're all set up. So I want to start with, I have multiple things to tell you guys, but number one and most important to me is I want to tell you guys, thank you, one, for hanging in here with me. I know my views have dropped tremendously, and I'm grateful to all of you who have stuck around. I have not been posting twice a week like I normally do. I got really overwhelmed, and lately I've been struggling a lot with my mental health. Mental health has always been a problem for me. I've always struggled with it, but on occasions it just gets a lot worse. Lately, my anxiety has been through the roof, and I'm going to point this out early because I know someone will see it. Ever since I was little, I had this odd, coping where I bite the skin and pick at the skin next to my nails, and it's worse when I don't have my nails done. Well, with my mental health being where it's at, I have not been taking the time to take care of myself. So, right here, you'll see how bad it is. It's what I do. I don't know. So if you notice that, please just ignore it. They do heal. And you will also just see that I did get my nails done. I got them professionally done. I stopped doing press-ons because they were just killing me. It was just too much for me to keep up with. They were killing my nails. I was constantly putting them back on, no matter how well I glued them on. It was just a big struggle for me, and I realized that was one of the things that probably was causing my mental health issues. So there's that. If you've noticed in my last couple of videos, I haven't been as cheerful. That is why. I'm working on getting it under control, of course, but it does take time. So that's the lack of videos. I'm super grateful for all of you that stuck around. But yeah, and then another big thing is I did get an Apple Watch. I've pulled a lot of money from the wedding lately. Not the best idea, I know. But we always put everything ahead of us, and it was causing an issue. We never had anything that we wanted. It was all saving, sinking bills, and that was pretty much it. We get $50 of spending money, but if we wanted anything of, bigger purchases, we'd have to save for months. Our whole spending money, get nothing every 2 weeks. It was not working for us. And we just kind of hit a breaking point where it was like, what's the point? So it was either quit this budgeting journey or put a huge damper in it, or pay ourselves a little bit of money, get what we needed, and move on. So one of the things I've really wanted is a new Apple Watch. Reese broke mine about a year ago and it was killing me. So I did go ahead and purchase the new one. Super excited. I've actually been loving it and it's been motivating me to work out. I've gone to the gym. Today will be day 4 that I've gone to the gym in a row. The week before that, when the weather was nice, I was taking Reese on walks for 2 miles around our property in our little neighborhood that we live in. So I was, taking care of that. Really proud of myself, and that's how I've been coping with this anxiety. Lots of working out and just working out the stress, hopefully losing some weight for this wedding. So I wanted to start there, let you guys know that I'm super grateful for everyone who stuck around. And of course, mental health is not talked about as much as it needs to be, but just know that everyone's fighting their own battles, and I'm fighting mine every day too. So there's that. Next, I wanted to tell you guys about this beautiful pin I got. It says Mama's Life on a Budget. It did come from AV Resin Co. Oh, good Lord. As well as this keychain I got. Let me grab my binder. Good Lord. As as well as this keychain. Super love it, but yeah. Just wanted to show you guys that. I will link her down below, of course, for everything. But this will be the pin that I use on this channel from here on out, because why not? Let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to tell you guys about? I don't know. Let me zoom you in, and we can go ahead and get started with the budget with me. If I think of anything, I will let y'all know. Okay, guys. So Tony made, let me see. Tony made $1,222.68. And then I made $822.78. Also, do you guys know if 222 is like some sort of number, like an angel number or something like that? On the day that I always find out our pay the Wednesday before we get paid. Our pay stubs are posted early. And that day I jogged, half and half, 2 miles, 2.22 miles. And then it said, you know, his pay is $222. That's weird, right? On the same day, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading a little bit into it. But I wanted to know if you guys knew what that meant. Let me see. Add that all up. We're at $2,045.46. Let's write that in. $2,045.46. So moving on, we're going to start with our fixed expenses. So this is all of our bills. We do pay the babysitter every 2 weeks. She gets paid when we get paid, so we owe her $170 for the last 2 weeks. My mom gets paid once a month, $30. I pay for our unlimited data. They pay for my line. Super grateful to them. TP is Tony's parents. They get paid once a month as well. That is his car insurance and his phone insurance. Again, super grateful for them. Apple gets $1. Sunlink gets $60. That's our internet. Insurance gets $126. That is just my car and my car insurance. Oh, and our renter's insurance. But that's nothing for Tony. So we're going to do 170 plus 30 plus 107 plus 1 plus 60 plus 126. $494. Write that in. And then 2045.46 minus 494. That equals 1551.46. So 1551.46. Carrying that over, this is our variable expenses. So lunch always gets $50. This is Tony's lunch budget that he gets while he is at work. My spending gets $50. Food, so this is groceries, gets $200. I did add eating out, so that is $60. Last cash stuffing, I don't know why that always gets me. I did not have my new envelopes. I actually do have them now. So super excited to have those and be able to, you know, separate everything. So eating out got $60, house gets $50. That's just any toiletries or anything we need for around the house. And then gas is getting $120. I did have to up that. Gas has become ridiculous. It's cost me almost $500. I'm at $5. What? I looked at the 50 and was gonna say, anyways, it's cost me about $100 every 2 weeks to fill up, about $50 a week. So, you know, and then Tony doesn't go very many places, but I gave him $20 in case he decides to go somewhere in his car. So 50 plus 50 plus 200 plus 60 plus 50 plus 120 is $530. So let me bring that down here. So $530. Let's take that from this 1551.46. 1551.46 minus 530 equals 1,502, what? What? That's not right. Tell me why that says 15,000. I've got to get it together. 1551.46 minus 530. There we go. I'm going to just, 1,002.146. So $1,021.46. Good Lord, that was ridiculously hard for me for some reason. Let's see here. Okay, so if you'll notice, there's some red lines here. I'm going to start with, on Wednesday, I did our budget. Exactly how I wanted it. I do have like a little cheat sheet paper that I do first and before I put it in here so I don't mess anything up. But I still do. But anyways, moving forward. So I filled in, the categories as normal. Well, I checked Tony's credit card and knew the balance, screenshotted it, moved on. Then I checked it today and it had gone up $5. And I started looking, it goes up $5 a day, which is $150 a month in interest. You can watch it like accumulate. And then I got really irritated because we're spending so much money. Like Tony's credit card and my credit card, they match. So they are the same exact card, same exact interest rate, like everything is the same. I started looking, and mine, I had the hardest time keeping it under the limit. Like I would pay and pay and pay on it and it wouldn't go under. So I started this debt journey in October. And before that, I would just throw money at the credit cards and it didn't matter. Well, now I started doing it intentionally. I thought I was wrong. I was definitely wrong because I still couldn't keep this one under the limit. So being who I am as a person, I got irritated, made a decision, and it's good, but it could be bad too. I went to savings for our wedding. I pulled out the money to pay off Tony's credit card, my credit card, and our Sam's Club and Walmart credit card because the interest rate is just ridiculous. I cannot keep up. I felt like we were spending way more money than we needed to. So I pulled that money from our wedding savings and I paid them off. So now we're just down to the Discover card that needs to be paid off. But the interest rate is super low. Discover doesn't kill me. I actually really like that card all the way around. I really recommend it for anyone who's looking for like good rewards and a good interest rate. I love Discover. But now our wedding savings is way lower than I want it to be. And we're going to have to start saving for the wedding again to pay back the debt. However, this one doesn't have interest, so that kind of helps out. I'm not throwing the same amount of money and not getting anywhere. So I just wanted to tell you guys, kind of what was going on. It was a very, spur of the moment decision. I'm super happy to have 3 of the 4 cards paid off. Don't get me wrong. It just scares me, being that it's almost April and we get married in November. And I just took like a good chunk of our wedding money and put it at debt because I just decided to last minute. But it is what it is. I did it and it's too late. So we're going to go ahead and do how much we're putting on each of these now. Discover is getting $200, which should bring us under $3,000 on that card. Super happy about that. And then the wedding is going to get $246 because we know I don't like change going into the sinking funds. So that is a total of $446. So let's take this $1,021.46 and minus 446. That is $621 remaining. Now I'm going to zoom you guys back out and flip you over. Okay, like last time, I'm going to give you guys the amount and do the denominations at the same time to make it easier. I'm also going to keep a running count on the side over here so that we can make sure I stay within the $621. I'm going to put that up here so we don't forget. Emergency is getting $124. So that's 6 20s and 4 1s. Medical will be getting 20. So that's just 120. Car maintenance will be getting 20. Again, just 120. Reese will be getting 22. So that's a 20 and 2 ones. Christmas will be getting 30. So that is a 20 and a 10. Month ahead will also be getting 30 for a 20 and a 10. I just said I was going to keep a running count. Why didn't you guys tell me? 124 plus 40 plus 22 plus 60. Sorry guys, ever since I got sick in December, I cough ridiculous amounts now. Like, it is truly ridiculous. Anyways, moving on. Tony's birthday will be getting 100. So that's 5 20s. So plus 100. My birthday will be getting $20. So 120 plus 20. Swim will be getting $100. I'm trying to finish off swim. Because swim is, I don't like having to put a certain amount in our sinking funds. Like, I love when I set goals. Like for the month, I set a goal for Reese. I'm going to split that in half and make sure each part gets in there, you know, of our goal. But swim, having to put it in there as if it's a bill, like every 2 weeks, I have to put $50 in there because each lesson is 25 and he goes twice in a 2-week period. So I have to put 50 in there. I despise that for some reason. I don't like having to put money into the sinking funds if I can't. Like, I don't like having to feel like it's a bill, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to finish off swim as fast as I can. Gifts will be getting 17. So that is a 10, a 5, and 2 ones. Holidays is getting 10 as well as Halloween. So those are both getting 10s. Honeymoon is getting 50. So 2 20s and a 10. Car down payment is getting 7. So a 5 and 2 ones. House down payment is getting 10. As well as retirement. So that's 2 10s. Let me see here. Perfect. Invest is getting $1. We don't invest right now. I mean, we have our 401ks, but that's about all the investing we do. I told Tony we could start investing. I just have to figure out more about it. I need to do some research on it, of course, before we just start throwing our money out there. Challenges is also getting 20 for what should be, again, with this running total, I am not doing it. I'm not doing it. So we're going to add it all up and make sure we equal 620. So we have 124 plus 20 plus 20 plus 22 plus 60 plus 120 plus 100 plus 17 plus 20 plus 50 plus 7 plus 20 plus 1 plus 40. Please be right. 621. Thank the Lord. So $621 will be going in our sinking funds, but these are also the things that I take out in cash. So food, eating out, household, and spending are my cash envelopes. Babysitter does get paid in cash as well as both of our parents. So those all need to come out in cash. My mom is 30. Tony's parents is 107. Babysitter is 170. Food 200. Eating out 60. Household 50. Spending 50. So now I need to break these up. My mom will get a 20 and a 10. Tony's parents will get 5 20s. A 5 and 2 ones. Babysitter will get 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 8. Let me see, 8 20s and a 10. Food will get 10 20s. Eating out will get 3 20s. Household will get 2 20s and a 10. Spending will get 2 20s and a 10. All right. So that should break everything down. Let me see. 620 plus 30 plus 107 plus 170 plus 200 plus 60 plus 100. It should be 1288 when I total all of this up. Let's see. So for ones, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 10s. Sorry, my AirPods started talking to me. I was not about that. So let's do 20s. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. All right, 57. Good Lord. That can't be right. That can't be right. Let me try that again. $57. All right, so I added all these up again just to double check. Then I times it by 20 because that's, the amount, and that is $1,140 in 20s alone. Then 10s, we have 12, so 12 times 10 I think is 120, but I want to make sure. 5, 10, 15, and then 13. Let's add this up and make sure it equals the 1288. So 1140 plus 120 plus 15 plus 13, 1288. All right, so now we get to move on to our cash breakdown slip. This is what I take to the teller, how she knows what to give me. Last paycheck, I did go to a different bank because I was just in a different part of town. She had no clue what this slip was, and she very much tried not to follow it. And I had to tell her, I'm so sorry, they do have to be like this. She didn't understand why I gave her this slip. But she took all my 20s and turned them into hundreds. And she gave me the biggest possible denominations for my amount, which I get and I appreciate, but I gave you this slip. You know what I mean? So yeah, no. I'm going to go back to my regular bank this time because they always do it right. And they know what I do. They know that I cash stuff, and that's why I'm always there. The lady asked me, she saw my Mo term one day, and she was like, do you do this? I really have always wanted to start. And it's so funny to me because I just assumed people that worked in banks didn't use cash because normally they're like pro bank, Not that I'm against banks by any means, but this is easier for me to budget. It just threw me off that she asked me about it because I was not prepared to answer her. But I did give her my channel name, so if you're watching, hey, thank you for always giving me my money and doing it the right way and being interested in my cash stuffing, so thank you. But yeah, that is our teller slip. We did our whole budget. Let me open it up so we can see it all together. All right, so there's the whole thing. That is our $2,045.46 all broken down. Every single cent has a job. I wanted to go a little bit harder on our sinking funds this week. I know these little 20s and 10s and 7s don't look like a lot, but they're very helpful when you split it up like that, because we do need to really start paying back this wedding now that we've pulled from it. But yeah, that's about everything. If you guys have any questions about my budget, leave it down below. I love when you guys interact with me and ask questions, and even if you just say hey. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I know that I haven't been around a whole lot, but thank you so much. Also, if you guys do miss me ever, you can always follow me on Instagram at Mama's Life on a Budget. I typically at least share things to my story on there, even if I'm not doing well. I try my best to put things on my story that are motivating or helpful in any way. Sometimes it's just life stuff. Like you get my son on occasions, he likes to be on there. Or lately I've been posting my rings on my Apple Watch because I'm just so proud. Like yesterday I literally did 200 and something % on 2 of my goals, and I was amazed. Like not only did I do it the first time, but I did it a second time. How crazy is that? But anyways, so you guys can follow me there. It's Mama's Life on a Budget. Or you guys can stick around here. You can always chit chat with me in the comments. I respond to everybody, even if it's a little bit delayed. The longest I think I've been is like 2 days. I'm always checking. I'm always replying. So no need to worry about that. But yeah, you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share me anywhere that you would like. Send me to all your friends who need help with budgeting or you just think would enjoy my content. But I am going to go back to our regular schedule. You guys will be getting videos on Monday and Friday. So that is exciting. You can see a lot more of me now. You guys will be getting a planner check-in. I'm going to just briefly go over the last couple weeks, let you know the key points. I have not been tracking my spending at all. I say it all. Not a whole lot. So you're going to miss a lot of that. But I can fill you guys in on our day, mostly. And there was a good chunk of like 2 or 3 days that I didn't touch my planner at all. Also, my habit tracking is no longer a thing. Like, I gave up on that for this month. I did set my goals going into April for my habit tracking, and we will start again there. I just stopped tracking. I stopped caring, and it's not healthy, but it's how I was coping. Now that I'm working out, I'm doing a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. And, of course, being with my boys helps me a lot. But, yeah, I think that's everything. Again, thank you so much for sticking around. If you guys hung out, leave a, what color? Leave a pink heart emoji, just letting me know that you guys stuck around so I can thank you for hanging out through this whole video. I know it's probably going to be long and very chatty. But yeah, you guys have a great evening, great morning, great day, great week, great weekend, whatever it is. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.